I can be pissed off if you want. I mean, whatever you're
you know what?
for.
Let's do half and half. Well, why don't we have a nice interview and then halfway through just turn into Fletcher?
Yeah, somebody can say,
and then just start yelling at me, poke me with the drumstick, whatever you want to do.
Boy, that's a good idea. I wish I'd have thought of that.
Yeah, you should have just brought the drumsticks and it was someone asked you a bad question.
Just stab Miles in the eye with a drumstick.
It would have been completely different. He'd be the one-eyed drummer.
Yeah. You can play with one eye.
Right, of course you can. Congratulations on the film. It's one of my favorites of the year, and you kill it in this.
Thank you.
I mean, brilliant performance. When you read this script for the first time, do you recognize that this can be a game-changing role and this is a character you need to play?
When I read the script for the first time, I mean, I didn't really think in terms of. I just knew it was great.
Right.
I mean, this thing leaps off the page, and you know, Miles will tell you the same thing. It was something that I read, and Jason Reitman was the source that it came from.
Well, he gave you the.
Yeah, he sent me the script. He and Helen had come aboard as producers with Damien. And so he was the conduit for me to get the script, and so I figured it's probably going to be good if it's coming from Jason,
Right.
and it absolutely exceeded any expectations I had. I mean, it just, like I said, jumped off the page, and I thought, I'm so excited to get a chance to play this guy.
What did you see in the character in the script that you knew, well, I can bring this to this, I can do this?
It was honestly just an overall sense. I mean, every page I turned, I just understood, because Damien wrote it so clearly. I just understood this guy and where he was coming from, and the fact that I have a background in music, and that I'm just whatever the right sort of age and type and whatever they were thinking of as the character. It all just fell together brilliantly. But I mean, there was nothing that I mean, there's always little things that you tweak and fine tune, and Damien gave us a little room to improv and bring our own stuff to it. But so it's not like the very first script I read is every single syllable is what we see on camera, but it was all there for sure.
Fletcher's style of teaching, if you will, he's trying to bring out the greatness in his students. He's pushing them to bring out the greatness. Does he actually see greatness in Andrew, or is he just pushing him because that's kind of what he does?
I think it's both. I mean, I think he does that to. I mean, look, any kid that gets into this conservatory, which, let's face it, it's Juilliard. We don't call it Juilliard.
We don't say that in the movie, but yeah.
But I mean, it's the preeminent music conservatory in the country. So anybody who gets in there is a significant talent. The difference, what Fletcher is looking for is that drive, to be great. That looking for the kid that can become as obsessive as he is, or that he can make as obsessive. That's sort of, Frankenstein's monster that he can turn one of these kids into. Does
Andrew earn his respect at a certain point? I mean, does it not come to the end of the movie, or is it maybe in the middle where Fletcher starts to respect this kid for going through what he's putting him through?
Yeah, I think he earns. I mean, you would never see it, admitted, but I think he earns respect really from the very beginning. When I first hear him play, it's like, there's something there. I mean, and I belittle him, but there's something there. And then his first day in the studio band, when I basically rip him a new one. I mean, the fact that he comes back for day 2,
right?
Earns
I thought maybe
respect.
after the car accident.
Well, yeah,
because he sees this bloody kid come in here.
Yeah. Well, and even before that, he for the first time he really asserts himself, and we really go toe to toe there. And there's people have one of the main metaphors people use for this is it's like a boxing movie, and in the first couple of rounds I'm just pummeling the crap out of him, and then later in the movie, he gets up off the canvas and we really have it out.
Damon actually told me it's a love story.
It's that too, man. I mean, it works on so many levels.
Yeah, it's great, and you're fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, really nice meeting you.